I finished one movie, Mrs.
Listen, okay. I just read
Have
on
you
the
seen
YouTube.
that movie? Yes, this is. It was a good movie. But yes, like in this movie, there are some, I can say behavioral problem in that actress, I can say. Because, okay. So where are you right now?
I'm on my terrace at my village.
There is, okay, you are right now in your village.
Yes.
Okay. So, see any difference, village life or city life?
Yes, I think a lot of the differences are there. First of all, because I live in the cities, I mean the past for 2 years, and so somewhere I'm missing that and that environment, that aura which I had in my room. So yes, but from the study point of view, I'm too much missing to the proper and very smooth network connectivity, which is not there in the village, and that is why I'm not able to take this session the past 2 days. Ever since I came to here, I haven't taken any session. This is my first session, which I'm just having with you, because I'm on my terrace. That is why there is a slightly good network connectivity. Otherwise, there is no network. Good, although they know the 5G network does the work here, but because I have my 4G phone, so this
Mhm.
network issues, of course, people are very affable and very friendly, which is the nature of the village people.
Hmm. You are not finding this kind of behavior in the city where you are living.
Not because they means only for the money. I mean, the rumors and the others people. I think it's very common in the cities. Every cities, it's not just about my own city. We can see anywhere, and they just work their own business. They don't think that how to engage with the people. It's very common, and nowadays it's being even generalized that in the cities people do their own business. They don't care about what other people do, but in the cities I just came to attended a marriage party of my friend's sister. So I mean a lot of the people were there. They were talking to one another, but in the cities if we go there, so no one talk about anyone else. They just
Hmm.
have their the party and just go out from there. But in the village we talk to each other. Doesn't mean whether we are intimate with them or not. I mean we are there with those people or not, but we just talk casually.
Hmm. But I'm thinking nowadays there are internet connectivity everywhere. So villages are also rapidly changing.
Correct. Yes, you are true. Yes, I think the 5G network connectivity is very good in the my
They are
village,
totally
but
changed.
not.
I think they are totally changed from past days.
Yes, true. Yes, because actually the environment is not so good. I mean the weather. Yesterday there was a drizzling, so that is why. And of course, wind is blowing even now also. So that may be the reasons for not having the proper and smooth network
Hmm.
connectivity.
Hmm. So introduce yourself little bit.
Yes, so well, my name is Rajpal. I'm from UP. I completed my master in political science. My hobbies are reading books, diary writing, and practicing yoga. It's all about me.
I'm Tanya Singh joining you from Jaipur, Pink City. My hobby is doing conversation with my co-learners, and whenever I'm getting time, that time I'm watching some good movies. And recently I finished one movie, Message.
Listen, okay. I just had
Have
on
you
the
seen
YouTube.
that movie? Yes, Message. It was good movie, but yes, like in this movie, there are some, I can say behavioral problem in that actress. I can say
Okay.
because okay, you are not feeling comfortable in your in-laws' house. There are some problems we can understand. She can speak, directly to their in-laws
Right.
and their husband. But in the end, what she had done, it was not justified.
Okay, I think first of all, what I believe, movies are based on the mostly the fictional characters, and they are just to
No, no, they
just
are portraying, mostly they are portraying feminine. Topic was good, but the end of the story was, I'm just thinking, uh, there should be, some counseling portion should be available in that movie. But she directly take the, decision. She
okay.
wants separation.
Yes, like I also do like to watch the movie, and I always believe that there should be positive ending of any picture, whether it is the horror movie comedy movie or action movie. Because what I believe, because after watching that particular movie, we feel very very fed up that what happened with that particular actor or actress. I always believe that even there's a lot of the movies I haven't watched so far because of their negative ending. So I believe that there should be positive endings, and the conclusion of the movie, and whatever the character should be very positive. I mean, it should be in very positive way.
Like in that movie, his father-in-law always wants chutney from silbatta. Do you know silbatta what is? And
Yes,
they
of course.
have, a mixie and grinder, but he never liked mixie and grinder chutney. He always prefer like silbatta chutney. And she was confused. How can I, grind this chutney on the silbatta? She always give her, 100% effort, but she was failed. But my opinion was she should say directly that I don't want, grind this chutney on silbatta. I'm comfortable with grinder, mixie and grinder.
Yes, but when I take the
Sometimes I was feeling there was some communication problem between in-laws, husband, and that girl.
see, I think in the families it's a very common, even in the real life too. You see that lot of the dispute create because of the lack of having the communications among the family members. It is not just about villages, cities, everywhere. You will see the most of the issues they arise because of the not having the the communications. I mean, a lot of the issues they can be solved out just having the conversation with one another, but we don't do like that.
And second movie I watched Sarla Dalal. There is a famous cook, Sarla Dalal, and there is one biography. It was wonderful movie because we all are know like if any man, married man gets success, always said that behind there is one woman like her mother, her daughter. But in that movie, he always encourages his wife that you are very good in cooking. You should explore your this talent.
Yes,
And it was
I mean,
real biography of a famous cook, Tarla Dalal.
it's a lady character.
Yes.
Good to know that.
Mhm. So that movie was wonderful, but I was little bit disappointed that movie message.
Okay, but what I believe that after watching any movie, which is and the ending is very negative. Sometimes I go very in very deep. I think very negative things that what happened with that particular sector or something like that. Because generally we watch the movie somewhere we also equalize to ourselves with that particular actress. We imagine ourselves in that particular place with actor, actress. So we always consider that there should be positive ending, as I just mentioned before.
But I was not happy of that movie ending. It was not happy ending.
I think you should complain with the doctor.
Actually, that movie was totally oriented of the feminism, I can say. They showed like all the males are have a dominating character, but it is not totally true.
Right. Yes, I think it's a half true and half
Yes,
incorrect. Uh,
yes.
Everywhere, any family, I think what I
But
believe that.
they had given favor that lady character, so I was not agree.
Okay, okay. Could you describe me a little bit in very very concise way? What was the story of the whole movie?
Story was that like there was a pretty girl. She have a passion of dancing. She had a dance troupe also, where she was performing very good. If when her marriage was fixed, she told her future husband that I'm very passionate for dancing. But after marriage, she was thinking, okay, because it's a modern era, so they were using like mixie and grinder, so many, latest gadget. But in that home, they were very, traditional family, and they were. She was daughter-in-law of a doctor and wife of a male gynecologist. So she was upset how they are, doing this kind of thing. And doctor's mother was all day she was working, like she was working in the kitchen. She was thinking, okay, I will also do. But in this character, there was some problem. If you have really passionate for dancing, you should clearly say.
Get right. Yes. So like those character which you just mentioned, they do their action. In the directions of the director. Okay, I'm the film producer, director. Let's just suppose if you get the opportunity to make the same kind of the movies in the future, somewhere down the line. So how would you narrate that story for any movie?
When I will watch that time, I will narrate.
I mean, you just can imagine that. I mean, you just said that you were not happy with the that ending. So let us suppose that if you get the opportunity, so
From my perception, there is another way. Like girls, parents also educate their daughter, and their
that
in-law family also understand that she's very passionate for dancing, and
mm,
she don't prefer to grind the chutney on the silbatta and some traditional method. And sometimes she's not comfortable in their in-laws house, because when she was making some cooking items like chapati, pulke, every time, mostly it's a lady nature, they want appreciation,
correct.
and she
It's
was
a very
not getting appreciation.
yes,
And
not
like
just late.
in the kitchen, in the kitchen there was some leaking problem in the pipes. Okay, so she was again and again complaining to their husband. But my question is, you can directly call to the plumber and
Correct.
fix it. Why you are again saying to your doctor husband? Because he's already busy.
Correct.
The one
Some
side you want to show, on the one side you want to show that you are very powerful, you are stronger. Then why you can't make a call to a plumber? All time you are saying to a husband.
yes, I mean you are trying to say that if you are trying to show that you have the power, so you also have the power to take the step, to
Yes,
asking to the plumber
yes,
something like that, not having the power of the
yes,
pretending.
yes.
Yes, I mean I have.
Facing any problem in the kitchen, like leaking problem, and husband is or some other members are really busy in their work, so it's my duty to call the plumber.
Right. Yes,
You are
but
waiting for other responses.
mostly ladies don't take such a step, just taking the responsibility. I don't know.
Little step, I can say.
Actually, they are scared of, you know, other people. So what the other people,
If
call
she
them.
can do dance, if she can handle their Instagram handle freely, it was not private account, then how can you say that she was not modern girl?
I mean, yes, there may be contrast. I mean, yes, this is also a
Because
point.
his husband again and again was saying you should you should do your Instagram account private, but she was not ready for it. On the one hand you are showing that you are very strong, you have so
Right.
many powers. On the other hand you are again and again just thinking, okay, my husband should ask the plumber.
Got
What
it.
is
Yeah, so you are saying that that lady has the power, I mean, had the power in that character, but she was not using, rightly. Uh, so
I
yes,
think sometimes she was looking confused, puzzled.
yes, puzzled. Mostly, yes. I mean, in such a case, it's happened, and I also believe that if you have any role, if you have the power, but it's in family, your personal life, professional life, so you should play that power. It should not be that you have the power, you just trying to show up that you have the power, but you are not playing that, playing with that power.
Like
What?
sometimes, okay, I'm telling you one thing. Sometimes, like my husband is not at the home, okay, and if I'm getting any call from the school that you should come to the school, any like your daughter is not feeling well, so you should come and take your daughter. That time I never call my husband. I always go alone and always pick her. And second thing, like if there are some problem, like sometime some kitchen problem, like leakage problem, I always call the plumber.
Yes. I mean, this is not so common in the village. This is not so common in the village, but in my family too.
In the village, mostly people are, working in their fields,
Oh,
so they are
yes, right.
available. But in the city life, all time, like my husband and other's husband is not, present in their house.
Right. Yes, I think they can do such a things. Yes, in my family.
If we are educated, we are confident. So why we are unnecessarily bothering our husband?
Hmm, that is also fine.
Okay. If you are saying that you are strong, you are capable, you can do anything, then why you are again and again asking help, again and again bothering your husband?
So you just mentioned in the beginning that that movie which you are just mentioning, this movie was based on the feminism. But exactly the story which you are just narrating, that there is no use of the feminism if you are not using your power, your
Some
responsibility.
are praising that movie, some of are criticizing. But my opinion is that on the one hand, you are showing that you have a dance troupe, you have guts to show your dancing skill on the stage. Then why you are again and again bothering to your husband just for a plumber work? And yes, there are some problem. I am agree in laws house there was some problem, but that problem you can solve peacefully. In the party she offered leakage dirty water to the guest for drinking.
The reason may be that the plumber would be the male and she's the lady, so maybe that she's not
And
comfortable.
the in-laws mistake was because they were very traditional. So they always want daughter-in-law do all the work. Like she should cook, she should good in cooking, she should handle the parties also. So I think they should also change their mindset.
Got it.
Sometimes they are assuming like her mother-in-law was very perfect housemaker. So they were just thinking she should be also just like her mother-in-law.
Right.
But it's not possible.
So by watching that particular movie, what the someone can take the points and inspiration from that movie.
Uh, First of all, separation is not a good method.
Hmm.
You should talk directly, and family should also involve in this matter
Right.
because decision what she did make, it was very in my opinion. I'm not saying everybody will be um, in my opinion, she had taken this decision instantly. She took some time.
Okay. So taking the decision in spur of the moment is not the right thing.
Yes, she should first her parents, and she should and their parents talk to their in-laws that she is not comfortable in traditional kitchen work, some other works, and she is very passionate for dancing. So you should give permission. If they are not agree, that time they should take this drastic step.
Right. True.
Yes. Without parent consent, she again joined, troupe, dance troupe.
Hmm.
And that movie last message was that she left her in-laws house.
That's not the good thing.
That was the story. But in my opinion, like she had taken decision. Now I will never, stay in that house. It's wrong decision. Their parents and in-laws should talk to each other, and there should be something mutual.
Right. So maybe that you just said that she left in-law house, or maybe that there would be the next season, and for the conclusion.
I don't know because will we make second season or not. But like last scene was not up to the mark
Right.
because we Indian always believe in happy ending.
Correct. Correct. Right.
Yes. So anything else? Would you like to add it in this conversation?
Uh, Not so much, but I would say that yes, any movie. It's not just about this particular movie. Endings should be very good. There should not be like you just mentioned that she left her in-law house. That although I haven't watched that movie, somewhere I'm also feeling that the ending was not so good. So endings should be up to the mark.
Mother also educate that in some points I'm agree with that girl, but there should be some solution, good solution
Correct.
always exists. Yes. Okay, now I'm going to wind up this session.